What's up, everybody?
What's
It's your girl K Fresh and the Kick Squad. So who ready for pop the culture?
Look, Swagoo came through already talking about that dub on finish line.
Hey, yeah, we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. So what's up, Swagoo? Thanks for joining. We also got Jimmy. He said can't make the live tonight. Got to get up early. I feel you showing support, but gonna catch the replay. I appreciate that, bro.
That's what's up,
Thanks
Jimmy.
for coming out.
Much love, Jimmy. Much love.
Coming out. Listen, y'all, it's been one of them days I had to get me a bowl of ice cream.
Not a bowl of ice cream. Ain't no wrong with that.
Yeah.
What kind you got?
I feel like it's butter pecan.
Not that you feel like.
I can't remember. I think it's it's something like that.
Okay.
I think it is
Like that.
What up, natural coconut? What up, sis?
What's
What up,
going
Travia?
on?
What's up, Sora? Thanks for stopping by.
What's going on?
Man,
Yeah, I don't know why I am addicted to chapstick.
I got my look at this little travel one I got.
Hey, especially
That
up there,
joint
man.
teeny
You gotta,
tiny.
look,
Yeah.
up there, you gotta keep the chapstick, boy. Them lips get dry quick whenever it's
Man.
cold out there. You know
What?
I'm saying?
And my
Look.
joints are like extra pink. So yeah.
Not
I got
extra pink.
I got to stay popping.
Light
You look
skin
like
lips.
somebody that punched you in the lip.
You don't look like Pookie.
Mm-mm.
You be over there looking like Pookie.
What up, King? ABC one. I be wanting to say 1, 2, 3. ABC 1, 2.
What's up?
ABC 1, 2, 3. Do re mi. Up in this
You
mug.
are a fool.
I'm hollering. We got sis in the building. What's up, Paula?
What's
Oh,
up?
What's up, sis?
Hey, Kim. Hey, girl. Hey.
Damn, what's
Hey,
good?
Kim.
Did Kim hit today on the finish line?
She probably did.
Okay. Well, no. Y'all know that's flex. That's flex, queen.
Hey, but
Oh,
she been
that's-
hitting on finish line too lately, though.
For real?
Yeah. She got a
Okay.
bot here somewhere. She got a raffle bot
Oh, she
somewhere. We
definitely
don't
got
know
a
nothing about.
Oh, why do that?
She can't miss.
Man, listen. She said I'm good. She said ABC is my initials. That's what's up, though. ABC 1, 2, 3. Dang, what? You didn't hit or not?
Oh, she got the she got the dang.
Nah,
Oh, she got.
got.
Hey, why I
The
be
dang
when
was
I pull my joint aside, I be like it, like looking like I can
Mhm.
see around it.
I tell you right now, I wasn't thinking I was gonna hit, but you know what? And D, you told me this. You was like, start putting in for the ones that's like further out, that's not like really in the city.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since I've been doing that, bing, 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 winner,
Got it.
chicken dinner.
Okay, sound like a slot machine.
Right.
Ding.
Winner, chicken dinner.
So yeah,
I
I
know
don't
we
got no choice. Everything around here is heavily populated. I'm like,
that's true.
golly,
Yeah, that's true.
it's over for that.
I mean, it's
why
kind
have
of the
to
same
pick
thing
them
in
on
St.
that
Louis,
second
too.
day. I'm gonna tell y'all though. So I happened to be in the mall today, so I strolled by finish line.
Mm.
Do. What's up, y'all? I said, I'm just waiting for 1 o'clock. See if I hit on this raffle. She like, oh, you good? We got a lot of your size. I still got the dang.
She played you then. I would go
But
right
you
up
know
there.
what that
Hey,
means,
she
though?
told me I was good.
That means that I'm probably gonna be able to go pick up a pair though,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably so.
Because not everybody gonna pick them pairs up.
cause she said it with a lot of confidence.
Mm.
You gonna be good.
Check Swagoo out.
What's up? Nothing much,
Swagoo, what's good, bro?
Nubian Queen.
Man, my ninja. What's up, my ninja?
So, man,
Mm-hmm. My kicks over there eating something good.
I know.
Yeah, man, I had to, man, I ain't ate, man.
He had to turn the camera off. He was like,
Right.
hold on, wait a
in
minute.
right quick.
Right.
I ain't doing too much. Ain't nothing. Looks like work.
I'm eating my ice cream. I don't care what y'all think. Y'all can join on me all y'all want. I'm eating this. I don't scream. We kicking it. It feels like, I don't know, it feels earlier than what it is. And I usually say the opposite. But I don't know. Ooh, Gumbo probably the way he's smacking them lips. Hey, Gumbo fire.
Nah, I ain't no Gumbo.
Gumbo's fire. Little Paula Map said, you just hear fork touching plate. I'm weak. Right. I'm here over here flexing on us. Got a whole new background.
That background hit.
Yeah, I had to switch that joint up. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of it looking blank, man. I can't remember who that was. I think that was when we was on Wild Live. Somebody in the comments was like, man, he looked like he in jail somewhere. That wall blank.
Uh-oh.
I said, yeah.
Don't do you.
Right.
Don't do that
one day.
I need to put something right here. That's my new next investment. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it ain't looking too good over there.
I'm trying to switch. I might rearrange something later on.
You should just take all your shoes out the cases and put all your dunks in there, because I feel like you got so many pairs. Like you could probably fill that whole wall up. Like seriously.
I do need to start rolls of some dunks. I do.
You good, Eric? You good, Eric? Richavia, did you hit on the finish line or no? You never know around here, around these parts. You good, man? Take care. Hey, LaShawn. Thanks for stopping by.
How are you? Last night I seen y'all in the chat for the battle too.
I missed it. I came in all late.
The Wi-Fi on that bus is suspect, so I can't really do much, but I definitely was voting.
Mm-hmm.
That joint, I liked that battle last night. I thought she was gonna hop on.
Mm-hmm. So is this the call out battle or what?
Yep.
That's what's up. I don't know. YouTube has just been so sometimey because I have like notifications for people, and like sometimes I don't even get the premiere. Like, you know how you get the 30 minutes to the premiere, and then you get the premiere. Like my kicks, your last video that you did a premiere on, I didn't even get it. I'm like, man, what is y'all talking about? Like, it's just so sometimey.
Oh, you fancy.
Yeah, it been trash lately.
Hey, that's what's up.
I'm trying to get some exclusive access.
Right. Dang. Are them COVID tests free or what? Because I feel like that's
they do have a free version at Walmart. You just have to look up the Walmart in your section or in your area that does it, and then they send you a series of questions. I think it's like 10 questions, but all you have to do in order to receive it is answer yes, you have been in contact with someone.
Oh, okay.
But if you answer all the questions no, they won't let you have it.
Oh, okay. What up, Rod? Thanks for stopping by.
What
she say? Nike must see me talking trash on y'all live, right?
So you
$150 a pop?
You going to the wrong place, my guy.
No. I'll say all kinds of stuff. I need it. I'm at risk. Something.
Yeah, you better go to Walgreens.
That corner store. All right, y'all. We're gonna get started. So, first and foremost, I do want to welcome everybody to the live. Trying to get to my banners real quick. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button. This is actually my first time going live for my new series, Pop the Culture. I was trying to wait for a fresh culture to come on because he really did help me kind of bring all of my ideas together. And he was the one that came up with the Pop the Culture idea. So I did want to give a shout out to him first and foremost because, you know, he helped me get it together. But basically what I want this to be every single Monday is us talking sneakers, whether that is past releases, upcoming releases, really more like the sneakers that's like generating a lot of buzz, right? So I'm not gonna be talking about no Ultra Boost on this live. We already know we're not checking for the Ultra Boost. But yeah, so we have a list of topics, and we probably won't get through them all together or all at the end of this. We probably won't get through them all. What am I trying to say? We probably won't get through them today, but I did want to make sure that, you know, we had a couple of topics related to the sneaker culture, to fashion. So I got a couple of things I want to talk about that, and just collabs. And then also just really pop culture in general. Like, we've been seeing a lot of little suspect posts on the Shade Room. So, you know, we want to kind of bring that in as well, because yes, we do talk about sneakers, but at the same time, you know, we talk about other stuff. Like when we talk all the time as a Kick Squad, and we're not always talking about sneakers, but it could be related to, or maybe lead down a rabbit hole or something else. Like, I think yesterday we was talking about what is people's favorite cereal brand, in the chat was going crazy, you know. Oh man, you like this? That's the generic version of this and that. So we really just want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? So the first topic that I want to start off by talking about today is actually this Yeezy 350 V2 bread. Now, let's talk about it. What up, Adam? Thanks for stopping through. What up, James? Thanks for stopping through. She said, check your benefit package, because listen, no, but I think the reason why I wanted to talk about this, you know, on the channel and on the live, is because first and foremost, I feel like it was a very much anticipated shoe and sneaker to begin with. And for me, I feel like it kind of snuck up on me. I don't know if I was the only one, but I blinked and it was like, oh, it's coming out this Saturday. And I was rushing to trying to get in all of my reservations. I didn't really know too much about the quantities and how many they were going to have. And then I heard, okay, 500,000 pair, but that's worldwide. And then really, I just felt like it was some shady stuff going on. So if you were all on, whose live was we on? Wyatt's, I think. And we was all on the Yeezy Supply app. I mean, the Yeezy Supply website. And I feel like it was just going down size, where it was like selling out. And then the last like 4 or 5 sizes, it just went blank. It didn't say sold out. It just went blank. And then to my knowledge, I felt like they just took all the shipment, moved it over to the Adidas app, and was like, test y'all luck there. So it was like, why was I waiting for 2.5 hours on here if y'all was going to move the whole shipment over, you know, to a whole nother process? So I just wanted to hear people's thoughts on that, because a lot of people thought it was going to be really easy to secure their pair. I was grateful that I did secure my pair, but it didn't really turn out like I thought it was. And, you know, you got on here just sewing out. What up, Bobby? What up, Migs?
What up, Migs? What's good?
What's going on?
So what was y'all thoughts on this whole release, man?
We can't hear you, bro.
It was crazy. I was over here bumping and stuff too.
Mm.
Right quick. You know what I'm saying? Fat kid love to eat. You know what I'm saying? I had to finish eating.
I feel you. I mean, y'all all had success, so I want y'all to talk about it. I mean, y'all all about to get their pair in hand, so I got to live through y'all on this one.
I mean, it was crazy, man. It really was. Just to see like how everybody like, okay, they say, you know, do this, and we did that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody did that. Let's say everybody said, get into the Yeezy Supply waiting room early. We did that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, oh, get into the Adidas raffle. Be up early at 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, we did that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, we did everything you were supposed to do to be able to secure, if not one pair, at least multiple pairs. And but I mean, as always, man, shoes of this magnitude, the demand is always going to be higher than the supply. I mean, they could have put out, I think they could have put out 2 million pairs of these shoes, and it would have been the same way. The only thing they could have done differently was flood the stores. If they would have flooded the stores and took it offline and just made it to where, okay, Finish Line got a raffle, but they got 100 pairs in that store. That's the only thing they could have done to make it better in my eyes. Because as long as it's just straight online, I don't care how many shoes it is, how many they put together. hey, the bot's gonna be out there, and it's gonna be a tough go. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
to add the cart game on Foot Locker goes down on regular Jordans. So you knew with this Yeezy, it was gonna be 10 times as worse. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they could have done whatever they wanted to do, but it was definitely a tough release if you didn't win. I mean, if I wouldn't have won on this raffle, it was an L. I took an L on the Adidas app. I took an L on Yeezy Supply that morning. I mean, all the way around. So I mean, if I wouldn't, and out of all the raffles I put in, I only won one pair. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if I don't win that, it's game over.
Out of all the raffles I put in, I won none pair.
Right.
I was just about to
Me and you
say,
both, bro.
because
Me and you both.
like in my case, if I wouldn't have had my body in my back pocket, I would have straight up took an L. I would have been like everybody else. I did. Of course, y'all know I sent everybody the link for all the raffles and stuff like that. I filled all those raffles out myself, and thankfully, I hit on Foot Action with my bot. I hit a pair on Foot Action, and that's what saved me. Outside of that, like everybody else that I know, that like friends, childhood friends, that sneakerheads, everybody took L's. Like I only one other person that hit, and they hit at City Gear of all places.
Yeah.
Damn, City Gear.
Right.
Yeah, this was tough, man. I mean,
Yeah.
this was a tough release. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but as all Yeezys are, and then to put this Yeezy on top of it, one thing I can say, I'm not the biggest Yeezy guy. I don't have a ton of them over there. But
Right.
wearing my black Statics the day of this release to pick up these shoes and putting these on today for the first time, I'm glad I went a whole size up. I mean, I always go to a 14 because, you know, it's already hard enough for the half sizes. So I just go to full size anyways. But I always felt like my Landmarks and my black Statics was a little bit on the bigger size. But these, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Like these joints fit perfect to go up a full size. So I think they almost kind of just like the OGs in my eyes.
Yeah, where they fit a little bit smaller.
Yeah, they fit just a little bit smaller. I'm not talking about like a whole bunch, but just say like a quarter of an inch smaller than what my black Statics was.
Mine fit so good, I feel like I don't even have them on.
Oh, that's what's up.
Straight trolling.
How's
Yeah,
everybody, man?
it was madness. And like I told y'all, like traveling, these next releases are going to be extremely hard because I had to go in today and change my reservations to my mom's name because I'm literally not going to be in town. So there's no sense in me hitting on a raffle that's here because nobody can pick it up for me. So I went in and changed it to her name. But on the bus, like it was crazy. So basically I'm changing from Wi-Fi's or changing from different towers. So, you know, that's going to interrupt how things happen. But the moment I was actually sitting still, I processed 4 different times with Finish Line. 4. And all 4 got refunded. And I called them today and I'm like, come on, man. Like, what is this?
Right.
I don't understand that.
They've been playing you for a minute. Last 2 releases off Finish Line, they've been playing you.
If it's not in store, Finish Line, I can't. When it's online, every time it's a guarantee they refund it right back.
That's crazy.
The only thing I hate about Finish Line, like Finish Line and JD Sports, like, and it like if the shoe is out of stock, don't let me process my payment for it at all. Right. I get it that you do an instant refund, but don't get my hopes up thinking, oh snap, I done hit, and then boom, I get an instant refund.
Right.
Like, that's a bad feeling when you know you're taking L's everywhere else across the board, and then you finally think that you hit on Finish Line, but that's not the case.
Yeah, because it'll tell you like it's just like it processed, and then boom, it'll show at the top of my screen. Chase will give me the notification say it came out, and then as soon as Chase takes it out, then I'll get an error message come back from Finish Line that says there was an error. And it's after it had already been processed. And I'm like,
Right.
and so I called their customer service snapping. I'm like, why are y'all doing that? And we could just give you some points. I'm like, it's not about the points. It's about the shoe at this point.
You want the shoes. You don't want you want the points from getting the shoes.
Yeah.
Right.
So you give me points. I'm still walking away with no.
Let me give me the points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
So
what I missed
locked out my account. I need to call them too because Finish Line locked out my account, and I feel like that's been hurting me a lot because y'all know I do, my thing on the resale market. So I have multiple devices that I go in, and it locked me out of like 3 of my accounts. And all 3 of those accounts, I had to start back over at ground zero, even my own account. Yeah,
what?
So like I was A-listed on 3 of them. So all those, I had to start back over. So
bogus.
Me is mad.
Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole it'd be like, sorry, we are making an update to our app at the moment. Why are you lying?
Right.
Just say you got too many people on your site and you can't manage it and the boss is eating right now.
Yeah. I'm not even exaggerating. The last sneaker that I went for on a foot site, okay, was what was the last one that was canceled? Was the 14s. That's the last time I went for one.
Yeah.
Indigo?
Remember they canceled your 12
Not
too.
14s.
Oh, 14.
Hyper Roll 14.
Yeah.
It's the last
I
time.
remember they canceled your University Gold joints. Remember that day? Oh, that was on Kids Foot Locker. They canceled that order too.
Yep.
That's bogus.
Why they be doing you like that? Maybe it's your bank or something. I don't know. They scared of your bank or something.
But it's Chase. I'm sure 1 million other people got Chase.
Everybody works with Chase.
That's true.
It's just crazy to see how the foot sites, and I know they doing something in the back end, trying to figure it out or whatnot. But where was that piece of puzzle at during this release? You know what I'm saying? Like how they had us dragging the puzzle over, locking it in place just to do the raffle. Where was that release morning? You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Finish Line, I never got in, y'all. I never got in.
I didn't get in until it was too late. It was way too late. It was like almost 40 minutes past the release. I was like, oh, that's an L. That's an L.
And DSG, you remember they
Look at Swagger.
I got through. They put me into another.
Shoes so fresh, gotta wait.
Gotta wait on it.
Man.
He really said on site if he see a foot site developer.
How you gonna know what they look like? They gonna look like regular degglers.
Right.
I'm with you.
What you do for a living? Oh, I develop for Foot Locker.
That's a, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that's a personal decision and choice you got to make, James F, if it's worth it. Because I'm not putting it. You can't ask me that question.
Yeah, no, I'm tapped out.
Not for investments. I mean, if it was maybe for a personal, because I don't see it falling much less than that. I expect to see a pair. I just got to go down there, but I don't think they're gonna fall much less than $500.
That's one of those shoes to where it'll it finally dropped down to that $500 realm today. Because it had been $1,500, $1,300, $1,400 for the past few weeks, and then it finally dropped down. I want to say that was around about 2 or 3 o'clock today because I got the notification from GOAT. But investment wise, James, if you do make that investment and you plan on holding it, it's a good long-term hold. Just because of how J Balvin's career is climbing right now. And if he keeps on that same path, it'll definitely make it could easily end up being $1,000 shoe, $1,200 shoe.
I think one day it'll be there for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna get there, but it's gonna take some time because the sneaker market is down right now.
Please stay down. I hope it stay down too.
I'm hollering.
Yeah.
No,
People
but-
can't ask me nothing about if it's a
That's how
smart
we do it.
investment. If it's over $200, don't ask me
Hello.
because I
I
ain't
mean-
giving it up.
And that's the reason why I said not for investments because
Stupid.
500, 500, you know what I'm saying? It'd be I mean,
So that's
You
basically
and me both.
pushing it. Now stop being
let's
cheap.
go for the toe.
Listen,
That's-
in my
that's
eyes,
dope.
James, I'm like, that's 2 pairs of shoes right there for me.
Mhm.
2,
That's
3
true.
pairs.
That's
of
2
shoes.
pair of shoes, a water bill, and a trash bill. What you mean?
Hello. And I'm a firm believer, man. If it's above that threshold, it wasn't meant to have. But I'm gonna tell y'all today, Mom Duke's like, I'm gonna get them for your birthday. I'm gonna pray to the sneaker guys. I said, you gonna do what?
Hey, look, she hip. She hip.
Your mom's is a trip.
She
Hey,
straight
she,
hip.
and she getting them joints off a sneakers app. I said, oh, okay. I hope you do.
Hey, we mess around and hit tomorrow.
Hey,
Because you know, it's some shoes that's worth that price point, and it's some shoes that's not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's just me and my eyes.
Mm.
Especially with all of the forms of payments that they have out here, should I say? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you shouldn't,
facts.
you know.
Right.
Everything is obtainable to a certain point. You know what I'm saying? And
See,
Yeah.
you know, just to say certain shoes.
Right.
And J Balvin not one of them.
First of all, I'm still trying to figure out who it is, to be completely honest with you. Like, I need to do my research because I'm like, that name ain't ringing the bell.
I didn't know
So,
who he was.
wait,
Thing. And it was like J Balvin. I'm like, who is that? I thought he was like,
Yeah.
I thought he was a designer or something. Like, I didn't know he was a reggaeton like sensation. I didn't know who. I still haven't heard any of his music. I don't know who he is.
He was on
But-
the halftime of the Super
I
Bowl.
was just gonna
I don't
say
even
that's the
remember.
only reason why I knew who
He
he
had these
was.
shoes on.
I didn't
I
watch the
don't
Super
remember.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he had these shoes on. He was out there. Wasn't that J Lo?
He performed.
Oh yeah, I did watch that.
J-Lo.
I don't
That
even
was
remember.
Beyonce.
J Lo and Shakira. They was out there.
What was they like?
Stupid. That's fool face.
I don't
Not
remember
that-
at all.
Not that shoulder straight.
Oh shit!
They was out there getting it in.
Right.
Hey, what did I miss before I got on? What did y'all talk about? Y'all just talking about the Yeezys only? But when I got on,
Yep. This is the first thing we're talking about. Let me real quickly shout out some people that just joined the chat. So we got Kicknology up in this piece.
what up, bruh?
Where he at? Where he at? My chat be moving so fast. We got Be Easy Shoot and Fashion Reviews. Shout out, bro. What's good? We got One Flawless One. Yeah, they is a little busybodies. Some busybody shoes.
Yeah.
They got them
Let me
great
see.
school sizes out there. One.
Let me see who else we got up in the chat. If I haven't shouted you all out, my apologies. But you know, we got some heavy hitters in the chat. What up, E Money?
What's going on, E Money?
What's good? All right, y'all. So, you know, now that we got a couple people in here, let me see y'all put hashtag Kick Squad in the chat. We got all my peoples with me. Tonight we are missing Jumpman Eric as well as Wyatt, everybody's favorite. And D Got Juice. All of their information is in the description. So please make sure to sub up to them. You know, we all different. Yes, we talk about sneakers on our channel, except for Amir. He does not have a channel. But, you know, we all do, you know, talk a lot about the sneakers and the sneakers.
We got that IG.
Drop that IG.
We got that IG on lock.
See, he's staying
Yeah,
on
let me see.
IG because you know we want Kick Squad TV on all platforms. So you know
Right.
he over there on Instagram, so you can have Kick Squad TV no matter where you at.
I
Check
just
out
noticed
Bobby.
for some reason our names aren't coming down on the bottom. Why is that? Do I need to change the setting?
Comment.
You gotta drop the comment and it'll pop up.
Come down and
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Letitia's in the building. What's up, sis?
What's
We
up?
got Chaz in the building. DJ
Hello.
Soul Agenda is in the
Soul
building.
Agenda.
My soror Tonette in
All
the
right.
building. Coming through. All right, y'all. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is
Make sure y'all hit that like button too.
yeah, go ahead. Hit
There's 26 watching. We only got 17 likes. So I'll go ahead and hit the like button.
Okay, so I want to talk about something more recent right now. So we know that obviously the Jubilees are coming out this Saturday. Obviously, a lot of people have taken their W's already on the finish line. And I want to kind of talk about that because to me, I felt like when we first saw pictures of this sneaker, a lot of people wasn't feeling them. Oh, these just like these. If I got these, what do I need these for? And the more and more people heard about the history of the Jubilee, I mean, I had people saying, I don't even know what Jubilee is. I mean, you could just Google it and know that it's like silver and it's anniversary. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like we grow up in this time where we could do a little bit of research. And then now everybody's like, it's a must have. Now everybody's, super happy. Oh, I took a W and this and that. So I just wanted to talk through that with you all because I feel like that happens a lot with sneakers, especially sneakers that people don't understand the history of. And then I feel like that hype sometimes sneaks up of like, oh, there's a story attached to this. It's a must have. It's a must cop. Or, oh, now I got them. I seen them in hand. It looks clean. So what are you all's thoughts on that? And are you all, I can't remember if everybody on the panel is actually going for the sneaker or not.
I'm not going for them. I think it is a dope sneaker. I did say in the beginning that I didn't like how it had certain things that was on it, and the Jordan name going up the side of it was one of them. But as time did go on, the shoe did start looking better. I mean, the more pictures you see, the more official images you see. Because the first images that we seen, it was trash pictures. Let's all be honest. It must have been one of those people, reps that took pictures of them. I ain't going to say no names. But they probably took a picture of them. And I thought the picture wasn't that great. But now that I've seen them in hand, I think they are a dope sneaker. And I am going to stand strong as of today, right? Monday. That I don't think
the 7th, 12/7. Okay.
It hasn't been on my. I just feel like like what you said is I already have the shoe in certain other pieces in other shoes, so it's a dope shoe, just not a necessity in my collection.
What about you, Amir?
Yeah.
For me, of course, everybody that follows the live stream knows that this has been a sneaker that's been on my hit list since the early images, just because of me knowing the history behind the sneaker before it was even presented in a mock-up. Like, it's just one of those shoes that I feel like, with the 11s being one of my favorite Jordan brand silhouettes as far as retros go, alongside the 13s. I feel like it's something that I want to have in my collection because, I mean, it's the 25th anniversary Jordan 11, and once we get this shoe, it's not, you might catch a restock, like I've been saying, you might catch a restock on a Monday or a Tuesday, and then after that, it's gone. So I felt like, okay, they're releasing it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it, because who's to say that one day this shoe jumps into the realm to where it's like, nah, I'm not paying that much for it, because it could easily become $600, $700, $800, $900 shoe down the road once people get them in hand. More people start beating them up. Pairs become slim, and of course, you know what happens when you see a shoe on somebody else's foot and you finally see the own feet. Like, okay, that one is kind of busting. I might need to double back and grab it, and then it'd be too late. So it's definitely, like, I wouldn't say it's one of my top 10 sneakers of the year. I would say it falls into that top 15 of the year, but it's definitely something that I've always wanted, just because it was one of Tinker's original sketches, kind of like the Jordan 11 adapts. I wish they would have done that in a OG colorway because it would have made this. It would have made the shoe look a lot better than what it does.
Oh, you mean like if you would have made the above the patent leather white, and then kept the patent leather black, and then it still had that silver Jumpman on the side.
No.
On the adapt joints, the auto laces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I made you with that Shannon Sharp face, man. They ain't finna get me with that storyline.
It was good, Polos and Jays.
Oh, man.
Thanks for
What's going
stopping by.
I'm not personally going for him. I'm going for him for somebody else. I can't say it too loud because he might be the listener.
I'm weak.
So I'm going to be quiet, but Merry Christmas.
More criminal. More
But-
criminal.
Just to answer
Overall, though, I think I thought it was dope when I first saw it. It just didn't make me go, man, I gotta have that too. But the more I did see it, the more dope it looked to me, especially when like more official images came out. You know, it got put on sneakers. You know, the images on sneakers always look nice and, you know,
Right.
like,
Pristine.
right. You know, so they do look really good. And then watching my kicks, but still, I mean, I'm not, but anybody else, you know, is needing the pair, I'll go for them for, you know, other people. But definitely that one, as long as I get that one, I'm
Mhm.
good. Because the history for me is that was when I graduated high school. That was the one. I don't know if I probably said it before. My auntie got me that shoe, and it was a surprise. It was the bread. This is back in '95, like the original bread. So it was just sitting there, and I didn't know it was mine. And she was like, "That's yours. You know, congratulations. You know, graduating high school, et cetera, et cetera." So I flipped out, wore those shoes into the dirt. Well, he's graduating. So
That's usually how it goes.
That's
You know
what's
what I mean?
up.
So now, I mean, it'll be early because it's Christmas, but you know what I'm saying? But that's the significance behind it for me, you know? So that's why I need that one.
Yeah.
What size?
just to
11 and a half, but I got it.
he hit that joint today.
Oh yeah.
Be easy. The upper is not leather, so it's not the same as the 72 and 10s, right? So
Correct.
the upper's not leather, so you don't have that aspect of it. I think far as I think the silver looks like a cleaner look than the red did. You know what I'm saying? Not that the red was a bad placement or anything like that on the 72 and 10s. I just think that, you know, the silver is a cleaner look and it looks better with the Jordan going up the side because they kind of, you know, complement each other. It makes the silver kind of stand out a little bit more. But far as the shoe itself, I mean, bro, it's immaculate. And then with the packaging on it and everything, if you haven't seen my video, I got a video out on it, but where I showed the grade school sizes and the men's sizes. But definitely dope shoe. Definitely dope shoe.
What you, D-Reed?
Go ahead. What you?
Since the images came out, it was one I've told you guys. 11s are my thing. 11s are definitely my thing. I'm gonna get them. It was funny because when we first seen images, a lot of people were like, "This is probably a women's shoe. It's a women's shoe." And then when we heard it was gonna be in women's sizing, so I'm like, "Okay, cool." You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like we may have a better chance, but obviously now that it's gonna be a full size run, I don't think that we'll have too many issues. But a lot of people not keeping the same energy, so we'll see what's up. I like it. I like the Jordan going up the eyelids. I like it all. I do have the 72 10s, and I still like them. So
And what a lot of people don't know, like Amir said, man, like that was the original mock-up samples that Jacob had first put out. So like that's where it comes from, and that's the reason why they brought it out with the 25th anniversary, and you know, stuff like that. Like not everybody want to go crazy, not a Z sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? Like they for the community put out the sample of the DMPs with the Jordan going up the side. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, oh my gosh, I never seen that before. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
Right.
I mean, but they had orange ones, DMPs and Concord. They had a whole bunch of them that was inside of that room. If anybody, I mean, you can probably go find the pictures if you look it up or whatever. But yeah, man, like
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I like it. It makes, in my opinion, that's what makes it different. And I'm glad they did it on the anniversary pair, not just
Right.
any pair. So I'm excited for it.
Again,
Like I
sis,
said,
Yeah, I mean,
same energy from the time the images released.
Right.
Same energy.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's just now a lot of people, they, like you said, they seeing it and they're like, oh man, it's like having FOMO. People scared of missing out. They don't know where this shoe is gonna go. They don't know how things are gonna play out in the long run, and they're scared to miss out. But I mean, you got those like me and sis that's been wanting the shoe. So I mean, it is what it is. Rock what you like. I would say, like technology, I always say. So
Period. Because here's my thing. Why do you care if somebody else has the shoe and you don't? I'm sorry, but somebody can't spend my money for me. You can't. If I don't want it, I don't want it.
Right.
I wish they would have gave grade school the same box.
I do too. And you know what though? Here's the thing. I'm upset that we didn't, but I have the opportunity because he now still has the women's. So if I really want the box, I have the opportunity. Now I have to decide whether I want to come up off that 220.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I knew she was about to say that. I knew she was.
But here's my
Nice
thing
little
too,
difference.
though. If you're not going to give the GS a box, then don't charge me $180.
Right.
Also,
Yeah.
Hello.
I wish they would have gave y'all the box. That's what I was talking about. Like whenever I was doing my review and I pulled down the grade school box, I instantly thought about you. I said, yeah, sis, I always say, you know, they always shortchange on the box. But one thing I can say, like, as looking at both of them together, they kept the quality on the grade school pairs though. So, you know, I couldn't put that in. So
I guess I just don't understand, and maybe I just need to bring somebody from the Jordan brand up on here, but I be feeling like the kids would think the boxes was cool. So why are you giving them these little basic old boxes? I know like women and their small feet adults, but at the same time, like for these toddler, I know like toddlers, like a little 2-year-old don't care, but you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I don't understand like why they do that. Like I just feel like regardless of size run, it should be the same. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's just me.
yeah. Well, and you also got to think too, though, is they're probably thinking about a kid getting a shoe that's not really going to care about the box, that's not going to take care of the box. So why put money into the box? But on the flip side, you got to think about older people who take care of the shoes. So I mean, I see it both ways, where they're like, but in my opinion, we'll do that for the smaller. So do that for the toddler. You know what I mean?
Right. Because there's a lot of people that wear GS that are adults. So that's why I'm like, I don't understand why they don't get y'all box. But what's up, Sneaker Vibes Only?
What up?
that's good.
What up?
And Jeezy, it could have been 180, but I tell you, I've never paid my money for 11. They've always been purchased for me, so it could be. If that's what you say, I believe you. But the rest of my Jordans are not 180, not the ones I pay for.
Right back.
That's the standard price for the 11. But
For 11?
now, but Bobby, no, because it's not enough shoe to put the high cut patent leather on grade school sizes. So it's just like these. We got high cut and patent leather on the men's. I'm not going to go grab mine, but we couldn't get it on, and they couldn't give it to us on the grade school size. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same. It's the same thing. The same exact.
He stapled out his little sneakers, his wife's little sneakers. Say,
No, because that I brought that up too on my review was I made sure to point out that the grade school sizes didn't have high cut patent leather because some people think that they would because the men's sizes do, and that's what they've been giving us for the last couple of years. But the grade school size, it's just not enough shoe to give them the high cut patent leather. Now the women's sizes, Bobby, I haven't touched that. I'm probably not gonna be able to touch one of those. Not in hand.
I guess what I would say in terms of like why I ended up going for the shoes. So kind of back when I was like a kid, a lot of times the sneakers that I either went for, like if I asked my parents for sneakers, it would be like a very basic shoe. And one of the reasons why I always did that is because I felt like I could wear everything. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when you get a sneaker, something like this, I'm a kid. I could throw it on with anything, but that wasn't my mentality. I wanted something where like I could wear whatever with the shoe and wear it every day because this might be the only shoe that I have. And I know that's kind of like a weird thing to think about, but I felt like with this Jordan 11 is one of those things where like, if I wanted to just throw on a Nike sweatsuit and get the step in, I still have, you know, some sneakers that I can throw on there. Now, I did have to do my research on the actual shoe in terms of the history, kind of like Amir said, because, you know, a lot of times we don't even think about why they're naming the shoe that, or when we see the early images, it doesn't come with the history. And the more and more that I learned about the sneaker, yes, it intrigued me because you already know that the Jordan 11 is such an iconic silhouette. Why not learn a little bit more about this anniversary sneaker if you know, a sneakerhead?
Right.
If you know, coin yourself a sneakerhead. But I think for me, like when I first saw the images, I'm like, yeah, this is a shoe I could wear with anything.
And
that's just how I felt like. And I don't have any of the older, you know, Jordan models, Jordan 11, 72 and 10s. I don't have those. So like, I don't have a shoe that I can compare that to where I can like say, I don't personally need the shoe. That's just how I went about it. But
and yeah, and still, like I said, I got it and I'm still all over it because it doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't have the Jordan going up the eyelids, or it's just, to me, it's a different shoe, in my opinion, and it has a different meaning. So regardless of having it or not, it's still, and it's probably plays a role too that I don't have to pay for it. That probably play a role, but
that New Orleans,
if I did, I would still pay my money, even
she
if
be out here finessing.
And I mean, you know, I believe in Jordan 11, man, they super dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just at a point in my sneaker collection where I'm trying to not buy 10, or I'm not even gonna say 10, just multiple shoes in the same colorway, because I'm already starting to have problems with wearing all the shoes that I have now. So like, if I got a black upper Jordan 11, I don't need like 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know,
right.
It's the same one that the outfit I probably wear with this one, I probably could wear with that one too. And I'm not going to wear this one enough to say, oh, I need. That's the reason why I don't double up on a lot of shoes too, because I'm already having a problem with wearing that one shoe as opposed to I got 2 of them. I might not see that other shoe to 2 years later.
You know what? That's one thing I like about this collective that we have. And probably some people in the chat too, is that like we, for the most part, we don't like just go for shoes just for the sake of going for a shoe.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, because like you said, you know, you don't double up all the time. You know, I'm assuming if you come across one that you really, really love, you might double up on, right? But like, you have so many shoes, you won't, you know. But like we normally, you got people who just go for everything because like somebody said hype, you know, they go for like people wouldn't fill in the 11s, but now they all want them because of the hype behind it, and that's why they want it. Like my kids are saying right now, like I'm most likely not gonna go for him because it's not about hype to like people like us. You know, it's about I think it's a dope shoe. You might like a shoe that I think is ugly as hell. I might love a shoe that you would throw in the trash, you know, and that's just how it is.
Be like,
you know, that's why I love this collective here. But I want to say something real quick. There's a Sneaker Vibes Only. I was watching a live on Instagram for a moment. I couldn't watch the whole thing, but it was some girl that I started following who has a big, I guess, YouTube and Instagram following, and she on Sundays, she usually has like another female sneakerhead on her show. Anyway, what she had on the show mentioned Sneaker Vibes Only, and something had to do with a hashtag. If you're still here, there's a hashtag that you guys started, which is something like hashtag more
It's the sneaker industry needs more black girls. So it actually was started. Yeah, it actually was started by the corporate frugal who is on Instagram.
Yes, that's the name I was thinking of.
Yeah, so I'm in the group
that was you?
with some of these ladies, and I think that it's one of those things where it's a lot of things. It's a lot. It's trifold. So one, I think a lot of perception out there is that women. Wait, where?
Simply B.
Her name is I am. Yeah, she does the Sunday night or Sunday evening lives or whatever. But
were you the one that was on there? Were you the one that she was talking to, or you're just the one who started?
No, it was another young lady. But the corporate frugals who actually started the hashtag. So I don't know if she's on here or not, but yeah. So she said, "We here, we in here." But I think it's just demanding respect. It's demanding representation, not only from the brands, but also, from the people who are making decisions at the table, whether that is through the marketing, whether that is through the shoe collection. And I think a lot of people just don't think about giving respect to female sneakerheads. Like, we are just a part of the culture as anybody. And I think we kind of already touched on this, but one of the biggest things is, like you said, a fresh culture is like, sometimes people just go for the shoes because it's hype, but there are actually people like us that are actually collecting the shoes because we really love it for X amount of reasons, and not just collecting it because it is what's hype, or we want to be influencers, on social media and things like that. And so there's a lot of layers in that hashtag, but I think we're just kind of fed up with this whole notion that, one, women don't know what they're talking about when it comes to sneakers. Two, that they're okay with the lack of representation and equity in not only the brands on an actual corporate level, at the table, is also in the marketing. So, for example, we talked about in the group how I feel like it either was Nike or Puma, I can't remember who it was, but they posted something on Instagram with some plus size women of color. And in the comment section, it was so negative. Nike. Yeah, maybe it was Nike. And it was so negative. And the fact that Nike allowed that to go on for thousands and thousands of posts was kind of disrespectful. It's like, okay, I can understand that you were trying to bring some awareness to people of size and that they like the brand and that they feel confident in their brand. But the fact that you just let people like rip them to shreds is just unacceptable. Like, I think us in the group feel like Nike should have said something, cut the comments off, release some sort of statement and said, we don't tolerate this, because they wouldn't do it if it was one of their athletes.
Yeah.
Right.
So let me tell you, when I did the first Act Your Age, Not Your Shoe Size shirt, and everybody who copped the shirt and was sending pictures, and I was posting the pictures on my page, thanking them. There was one young lady, and I'm horrible with names because she started following me and everything, and but I don't know how she looks now, but she wasn't the smallest girl in the world. It wasn't like she was just out of control, but there was first of all, the post with her picture got some of the most comments and likes I've ever had on any of my posts. She's a gorgeous woman, but then amongst all of those comments, sprinkled in there was somebody talking about her weight.
Yeah.
And what I did immediately, every time I saw it, I deleted it. I wanted to make sure that it was gone before she even saw it. I don't know if she saw them, but I just was like, you know what? She don't deserve that. She's a very pretty looking woman. She's repping this shirt. She has on these dope kicks. It's a really nice picture, in my opinion. Really nice picture. If you go to her Instagram page, she's working out, so she's probably dropped some of it for all I know. But regardless of the fact, I'm like, that's jacked up. And I have control over my page, obviously. So I went in, every time I saw one pop up across the screen, my notifications, I went in, whoop, got rid of it. I didn't want her to see it. I don't know if she ever saw it, but Nike probably should have somebody watching stuff like that on a regular basis.
But they do. That's the problem. They do. They have people who are specifically hired for social media.
Of course.
So they see that. And I understand that it's I mean, they get flooded with comments. Totally
they ever
understandable, but I don't know if they ever took it down. But here's my
They
thing.
turned the
Person
comments
said
off.
they did nothing for hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they turned the comments off.
But here's my thing though. Why would you want to always see ads of people who look the same?
That's what I'm saying.
We're all different, and that's what makes us unique. And I don't want to walk down the street and see 10 other people who look like me.
Right.
Right.
I
But you
want a variety.
shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't even want to. You should just respect people's differences, and you know, if you don't like it, you don't have to click the little red heart. Keep it moving.
Scroll past.
Exactly. You don't have to be a keyboard thug and all that stuff. I mean,
Look.
I'm gonna tell you, there's some very wonderful looking people, very great hearted people in this world. I mean, when I see images of sneakerheads, like I follow, this is one chick I follow. She wears a I'm gonna get this word wrong, but a hijab.
Mm-hmm.
A Haji.
Haji.
A
I said
hijab.
hijab. My
Yeah.
God. Good Lord. But she be killing it. You know what I mean? So much style. I bet her hair long as heck under that thing too. But
You already know it.
but so much style, man. And when I see stuff like that, I mean, Jill Scott be killing it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jill Scott be killing it. I mean, it does not even matter. It's about how you maintain yourself, you carry yourself, what you feel about yourself, because that stuff it shines in the outer. You know,
Correct.
and you don't let nobody break that spirit of yours, because you know what? You got something to say, but you don't have you know, you don't have to deal with me every day. I don't have to deal with you every day. You can go on about your business. You're not gonna bother me. You know, but that stuff shines when you have that confidence about yourself and you feel good. Your weight, how dark you are, you could be as dark as can be. You could be as pale as can be. But about how you carry yourself, man.
Mhm.
For real, you see some blue, black looking people who are gorgeous and they be rocking.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I'm
see,
saying?
it only takes one person to continue to perpetuate the racism and the colorism and the sizeism and the classism. Because we can also talk about how in sneakers, you know, and we say this a lot, Kicknology always says, rock what you like, type. To me, that doesn't just mean, you know, in terms of Jordans. That can mean in terms of just sneakers in general or clothing in general, because I think a lot of times we don't realize that people who watch us, we're obviously influencing them to do certain things or to purchase certain things or act a certain way. So when we go and say unconsciously, oh, that's trash, or oh, I didn't like the way that she wore that, or I wouldn't have wore it like that, that's perpetuating the isms. So what we have to stop doing is saying those things. And I try to be as cognizant of that as humanly possible, especially in my how to style videos. You know, I'll say like, you know, this is something that I would wear, but if you are more of a conservative type of dresser, or if you are someone who doesn't wear skirts, you know, you don't have to throw on some pants, like do what you do.
Yeah.
And I think that that's another kind of layer and complexity to the hashtag, because I feel that we still feel that Black sneakerheads, Black women are lesser than, right? So it's like, you know, they don't want to have that risk of putting someone of color on sneakers kick check because, or whatever it's called, because it might get less engagement, right? They don't like to take that risk though. You know what I'm saying? So that's, we just kind of tired of that. And I can't do it no more.
It's funny to me because you can't be willing to have us in the background and
making the gears turn. We the ones making the gears turn.
Right.
Yep. So
we the gas to the automobile.
Hello. We move the culture. But hey.
What up, Titanic? How you doing, man?
What's going on?
AM shift.
That's good.
So I know I'm kind of getting off in a
but
tangent,
you know what? This comment
it needed to be said.
Yeah, not knowing we will sell the product out for them. I think that they do. That's why if you look at their athletes, who's the majority of their athletes?
Hello. It ain't Colin. Not the Black Colin, but the COLIN.
I'll say, dang, why you do my friend
Right.
like that?
Nah, my bad. Not the Spencer. How about that?
Spencer. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I'm sorry. I know you. We were on. I think you were on another subject, and I like kind of turned that corner when I saw her in here. But Flawless. If you see, Flawless is the one who is she's the one that made it. She's what was it? The Instagram name again?
Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up real quick.
Who created the hashtag?
Oh, the corporate frugal.
Yeah, that's her.
I think she posted it up here earlier. I'm trying to find the comment. Here we go. Right here.
One Flawless one is
follow her.
Yeah, I'm about to follow you now. Make sure you follow back.
So I think it's just it's just one of those things where, you know, it's a work in progress. You know, things are not going to happen overnight. But, you know, when we're silent, we take the side of the oppressor. So we can no longer continue to do that. And, you know, we'll make way. We'll make way. And I think that also it's kind of sad to say, but like, you know, purchasing power is real, but we'll never stop buying these sneakers. So it's like we have to, you know, say something because we have to make sure that at the end of the day, like our voice is heard, you know, at the
right.
I think it's with anything, man. I really do think it's with anything, even in sports. Like if enough people make enough noise, like say you got an organization that's or I could say about an organization like a sports team that's trash. Yeah, an organization that's trash. Like we're going to take the Jets organization for example. We're going to take the Bears organization for example. We'll talk about how the Bulls were before they finally listened to the fans and got rid of their front office and the coaching staff and went total from scratch. You know, if these people listen to the fans, Bulls fans stopped going to games. Like I stopped buying Bulls gear. I'm like, I'm not giving y'all no more money until y'all get these mugs out of the office. I'm not going to a game. I'm not buying a jersey, nothing. Get them out of the front office. And a lot of fans would have put money up and put billboards up in Chicago, fire guard packs. And what that means exactly. And what that means to me is that if enough people make enough noise about something, just like 2020 in a nutshell, right? The revolution that happened this year, enough people made enough noise to make some changes start happening. You know, and that can happen in pop culture, in the sneaker world, in the sports world. You make enough noise, I mean, change will happen. And that's a start. That hashtag is a start. You keep making enough noise, you keep getting allies like us. Hey, you got me as an ally. I'm here. You got me. So keep me posted. I'll hashtag, whatever you know, but you need allies. Just like this whole Black Lives Matter movement. We need allies. We want to move as a black unit, but to be brutally honest, we need white allies to make things happen in this world. It's the truth. You got to have some white allies because they're not just going to listen to just black people. Right. You know, and it's tough too because sometimes you look at the white allies sideways, like, what are you in this for? You know, like, what you in this for? You know, like, you really, you know, down with this? You know, but we still need that. But like, everybody needs allies. You can't do nothing alone. You know, you just can't happen alone. Just like the NBA players be rooting for the WNBA players. They need that. The WNBA players need that from the guys. You know, I don't know. Just gotta make noise. Change what happened. You keep making enough noise.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's that. And I know we could talk forever on that, but I want to respectfully change topics a little bit. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to disrespect. No. I'm not saying for you. I'm saying that it was a touchy subject, and we go into something. Sorry, that's like 0 for 2 right now.
My bad. I read a comment. It was funny. Go ahead.
Okay. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the Fear of God and Nike collab that just happened. I've been looking on like YouTube and looking at a lot of people's reviews of it. And even though like the quality looks bomb, you know, the shirts and stuff looked amazing, the shorts, a lot of people had like a lot to say about the sizing and the fit. And we already know Fear of God is massive, basically, oversized. And I have on my essentials today. But I wanted to talk about it because I know that a lot of times we do see collaborations with like brands and their sneaker brands, but not all the time like with clothing. So I just wanted to get you all's opinion on the line, and chat, feel free to comment as well. But also, did anybody pick up anything from that line, and what did you like or what you didn't like? And then, you know, do you feel that with someone like Jerry Lorenzo, who already has like the sneakers with Nike, do you feel like this was just a big of a thing with the clothing, or was it a little like, nah, we good, and it just sold out just because hype beast? So I just want to talk about that.
I think with Fear of God, like you have the people that are straight up Jerry Lorenzo fans and fans of all of his clothing and stuff like that, and then you have the people that are just now getting into Fear of God. Mm-hmm. So, of course, like you said, Fear of God it fits oversized. That's Jerry's thing. Like he wants to make his clothes comfortable, so he does make them fit oversized, kind of like Supreme. Like if anybody in the chat has ever bought anything from Supreme, like their shirts and stuff like that, they fit a little bit oversized. And with a lot of Jerry's releases, people don't really pay attention to it unless it's something that they're looking to get into, or they've already previously owned his clothing because of the price point. Mm-hmm. Like you have a lot of us, like me, I'm cheap. I ain't finna go spend all that money on a sweatshirt, nothing like that. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, it piqued my interest at one point, and then I started thinking about like all the other stuff that I could buy clothing wise. Like, look, I'm on, I might wear American Eagle pants and stuff like that, but they in that little deep dark corner of American Eagle website that's on sale, like it's deeply discounted. So like I think that's a part of the reason why his stuff it does sell out, because of the fact that you have so many people that have bought his brand previously, and they love the quality, they love the fit, and it's just they prefer that, knowing that they're getting quality clothes versus taking a chance on something that they know nothing about.
Yeah, and I will say that definitely the price point. Like I looked at the shorts that had, you know, the Fear of God branding on the front, and then it had like a little Nike symbol, and those were $145.
Yeah,
like for the shorts.
Oh, the shorts, yeah.
And the shorts didn't even have that much material. I'm telling you, like they were some Daisy Dukes. And I was like, holy crap. Yeah. And so I just personally, like Amir said, I'm newer in the Fear of God wave in a sense. Right. And I wasn't really impressed with what they put together as Nike and as Fear of God. One, because of obviously the sizing. I need some true to size clothes. Like I can't have no swimming in nothing. And two, I just felt like it felt more Fear of God than it did Nike. And I feel like my brand loyalty is more with Nike. So I wasn't really into purchasing it because I'm just like, it's Fear of God. And I'm newer to that game. So I just let it go. I think the shirts went to, they were like $45, and it just said Fear of God, and it had like the Nike symbol up over the heart. So yeah, they were Daisy Dukes. He said, I'm too cheap to buy this stuff. I buy from Old Navy clearance. Not in the wrestling store. We already know. There are tears of Fear of God.
I follow where Amir follows at. Like, I mean, you know, I'm dad. I got kids, got a wife. My wife is a sneakerhead also. So I'm very strategic on where I spend my money at. And to say I'm gonna go buy a sweatshirt for $200, you know what I'm saying, or anywhere even close to that.
Right.
I always think twice about it. And if I am going to buy, not saying, I mean, because we all are guilty of buying something that's more expensive than what we normally would buy things at, shirts, pants, shoes, whatever the case may be. But up under that umbrella, it's going to be something that I really like. And I just haven't seen nothing that I was like, I'm going to grab that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shirt that I'm gonna grab, or that's the sweatshirt or the pants or whatever that I'm gonna grab. So until that time comes, man, I'm gonna stay up off of the fear of God way.
Right.
But
A fresh culture, what do you think, just kind of from the perspective of, you know, having your own brand and seeing that type of collaboration?
Well, I dug the collaboration. I like the way it looked. Being a brand, I admire Jerry Lorenzo a lot. I have a lot of admiration for him. He's one of the people I look up to in this whole thing because he's been doing this, and you know we're the same age, you know, and we have similar style as far as like how we both like to dress, you know, and I really like that aspect because, you know, you look at people that are our age and, you know, some people think that we're only supposed to dress a certain way, right? And like we just had a conversation about people come in all kind of different ways and so on and so on. He to me is like proof that like you don't have to dress a certain way because you are a certain age. You know, you can look at a person can look at him come down the street with his sweats on and his hoodie and his trench or whatever he, you know what I mean, and it is all baggy and his Nikes on and not know who he is and be like, dang, that dude dressed like, you know, Judging or whatever, not knowing this man is worth millions. Right? I'm like, this is how I dress. This is where I aspire to be as well, with my brand. And but I like the earth tones that he uses with the browns and the tans and the grays. I really like that. I'm not sure about the oversized fit. I just started wearing things a little bit oversized, like as far as my sweaters go, because I found that I gained a little bit of weight and then like I can still fit a large, but it's a little bit more comfortable to go for the extra large at the moment.
That eggnog, that seasonal eggnog.
That seasonal eggnog, right.
Half a gallon.
Drinking out the cork.
Right. But overall, I mean, I like his brand. I have not bought anything from Fear of God because like you said, like even my clothes are at a certain price point. You know, I haven't got to that point to where I'm making something that I feel like I can charge $200 for a hoodie, right? Mine is at, you know, anywhere between 45, 55 price point for my hoodies, which is pretty much standard pricing when it comes to hoodies, right? But because I can't afford a $200 hoodie, like Amir said, I can think of other things I can do. Granted, we do pay like that much for a pair of kicks. You know, so it's kind of like where our head is and where we put that priority on a dollar. You know what I mean? It's like we put $1, you know, we put $1 on that much about a hoodie. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like it shouldn't even matter, man. It's like your style is your style, and it's just what it is. You know, and I'm at the age where the older I get, all them F's. I don't care. I can give I give lesser and lesser F's the older I get. I don't be caring what people be talking about. But yeah, Paper Planes. I like Paper Planes a lot. I really like Paper Planes a lot. That's a brand that I really look at as a muse as well. And actually, when I rebranded my brand, to say the, you know what I'm saying?
To say fear God can keep that crew neck.
It's oversized and like a little bit more than half the price, right?
Right.
But yeah, I like what you're saying. When I rebranded and did the whole black and white, they are who I was thinking of when I rebranded myself and did that. It was Pipper Plains in my head. I really like their brand. I like their brand a whole lot. I only own a hat from them. I don't own anything else. I love that ball cap. Yeah, but no, I dig them. I dig the Nike collaboration though. I do.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just want to talk about that, and that kind of leads me into something that's more connected to, I guess, like rap culture. So I don't know if you all know. You probably already all know, but Drake does have his own brand through Nike now called Nocta. Have you all heard of this?
I heard about it.
I think it's hot. So I'm actually going to share my screen so that you all can see these pieces, because you all know Drake has been coming out with a lot of like kind of sneaker collabs throughout the years. He's been very loyal to obviously the Jordan brand and Nike. So let me share my screen quickly. Put this in the. So he's got some items that are interesting, but this is just a ball cap and it's got some lips on the, what do you call that? The bill of the hat.
Mm-hmm.
The bill of the hat. And then you got some shirts, and I think this says CLB, and it's like Certified Lover Boy, which is interesting. It kind of coincides with his album that he's coming out with. And then he's got this piece where the angel has got a mask on, ski mask, and a rose. But I really wanted to focus my attention, and I don't know if that's Sade, but you know he loves him some Sade. I really liked this, right? This is kind of like a what you call it, a bomber jacket. But I feel like here's a better picture of it with him wearing it, and then the stitching is like in hearts.
Like a bunch of hearts. Yeah.
I think that's dope. I wonder how much it costs. It doesn't say on this website how much it costs, but what nothing but L's.
You see
nothing
the price
but right. But I kind of want to talk about it just because I know that, like I said, not a lot, but sometimes in the rap culture, you know, the sneaker game is kind of webbed into that. And the fact that like someone who is a rapper has so much influence that now he has his own, basically kind of how they're explaining this is his brand. Like it's not like Nike and Drake. It's like Nocta by like Nike or something like this. And then they had these socks, which I looked at them on StockX, and them was going for like $80. I was like, for some $14 socks? For some dry fits? Yeah. And then he's got a hoodie.
Man.
But I just wanted to know what you all's thoughts on that. Like, oh yeah, I guess the hoodie's $75. That's not bad actually. That's less than it's less than what I thought it was going to be. And then they got the socks that are $18. So it's not too bad. But I mean, like, what are y'all's thoughts? Do you feel like you say what?
And we still don't see the price of the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's gonna be like $500.
It's gonna be expensive.
I like the shirt with the Cupid,
the angel on it.
Or whatever. Yeah, the angel.
Yeah,
Like you have to feeling heart.
That was dope.
Yeah.
No, the Cupid thing is pretty dope. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. If I had to pick out everything you showed me, I don't know. The pink jacket, I think it was cool. I bet you that Joker gonna just be overpriced. I like to see it maybe with some different colors, maybe like a black or something like that too. With the heart. Same design, but just different colors.
Yeah.
But Drake be coming out with some dope stuff, man. And then he got the Forces coming out next year too. It's supposed to be having some Air Force One collabs just dropping next year. So I'm curious to see what they do. And if he coming out with all this Cupid stuff and hearts and stuff, wouldn't be surprised me if it don't come around Valentine's Day or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be like
so
like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I know that like it's kind of like this line of stuff is related to his album, so I'm hopeful that he'll have some other pieces out that aren't so, certified lover boy.
What's up, Norbert?
Yeah.
What up, man?
Yeah, it's the
Rainbow in the house. Look at that profile picture.
GQ.
Only the bomber.
I mean, is any of these pieces feel like would be your style? I know my kicks said about the Cupid, but
I feel the Cupid shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, see, I don't never look at a lot of jackets because I'm gonna tell you, I mean, we really don't wear many.
I don't wear jackets.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, he can wear no bomber jacket down that joint.
I might get to wear it for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, our winter don't last long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like everybody else around the joint wrapped up. We only have
last too long.
cold nights.
We be like, when is it going to end?
Man.
when it going to end?
You know what I'm saying? So, be easy. We all want them joints to be easy. One day maybe they'll drop.
Fire.
Yeah. But
That's crazy.
I mean,
And Wyatt in the house. What up, Wyatt?
I'm just glad that I'm just glad to see that Nike's doing some things with him. You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like he was leaving and checks over stripes, and now everybody looking at subliminal messages in his songs, and then this and that. So I'm glad to see Nike, trying to do something with him, and hopefully they give him some nice silhouettes this year coming up, and maybe be able to drop those shoes back. Because I like to add OVO or two in the collection too.
He ain't crazy. He's going over there to Adidas.
I'm saying, but you remember it was that time. It was like Drake just left Nike. He going to Adidas, then he come out with the song, his checks over stripes.
I hear.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
The only thing popping over there with a rapper is Kanye.
That's because Nike showed them that check. I got your check over the stripes. It's your check right here.
Yeah, I like that. I like the little Cupid shirt. I didn't really see anything else that I would be interested in picking up. Probably the Cupid shirt, the socks. I don't know if y'all saw, he has like some windbreaker pants and like a bubble coat that's coming out. That's got like the puffed up Nike swoosh on the back of it.
Them are hard. Let me see if I can find it.
Hey, if your socks is like $80, I'm about to buy 30 of them joints.
How much? That's what I need to know. How much? Because I can live without the shirts, without the tees. I don't need the tees. I want the jacket.
And see, that be the thing, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes back to the same thing we were saying with Fear Guy. You know what I'm saying? Like certain price points, man. I mean, I'm good on it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that his collab with the NBA and Nike was him catering to a little bit of his audience, though.
Yeah,
he has a lot of those NBA players. That's the sport that.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him by a long shot.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I think that it was a smart business move on his behalf. And it sold out.
Heck yeah, it did.
I knew it was.
But as far as me in all of his lines, the Essentials is the only one that is appealing to me.
Okay.
And it's only a few items out of there.
Well, I see that. I see the puffed swoosh on the back. I can see that.
Is it towards the top?
To make it bigger.
Yes, towards the top.
Okay,
yeah, it's like right here, and right here, and then the front, cause he got one in like gold. This is what the front kind of look like. I think he got a hoodie on underneath that.
Yeah.
Cause it looks weird, but that's the front, and then like I said, or like Amir said, that's like the back with the Nike swoosh on there. That's decent though. Dope.
How much?
Does anybody know what Nocta means?
It says in this, Nocta name for internal creative process. That's kind of where he got the inspiration for the name.
Wait,
that's when he probably does all his writing.
Share my screen real
It
quick.
stands for Nocturnal Creative Process. Okay, hold on one second.
The parachute pants.
Not the parachute pants. Them hammer times. No, like the share screen.
He said no.
Give me
No.
Hey,
No, but I don't know. I don't think I know how to do that.
At the bottom,
it's gonna be the same
Uh-huh.
spot yours was
the
at.
break.
And then you just pull his up.
Okay, say it again.
It's gonna be down. At
Oh,
the
okay, I
bottom.
see it now.
Pull yours
Got
up.
it.
Why they
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
that's
look like
smart.
that? I had no idea. That's crazy.
Pull it down and
Very good.
go away.
There we go.
The homie Beezy, what up?
What up, Beezy?
The whole easy.
So
What's up?
that's the front of that joint.
That joint, I like the colorway of that joint though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And pants with the swoosh on the
The
back.
pants go.
Oh.
Yeah.
It
So
goes
what I
there.
showed you, I wasn't hitting on nothing, I guess.
Right. That's the look right there.
What's up with the
Yeah,
boots?
it is.
It's all about them boots.
Oh no, you saw that?
Yeah.
I like that poke push, man.
Where you
That
at,
poke
man?
push
Yeah,
back is dope.
It's the boots.
He ready
Yeah.
for some scumbag activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that jacket is where it's at. I'm telling y'all, if it's not $400,
If it's 280, you'll get it.
yep.
Cause it remind me of like how we was with that Supreme jacket that we wanted. We like
I know.
that mug was hitting.
I know, but that joint sold out too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that joint,
We needed a little assistance on that one. That
I know
joint
I had
was
to get a shade. I mean, a shade TV. Be like, girl, let me
That's
buy
the same
it.
thing I was thinking, Swaggo. Same thing I was thinking.
What
They're
is
trying to
that?
go clear with that the
University
University
12s.
Yeah.
University 12s.
Yeah,
Or them Wu-Tang dunks.
You-
gotta speak them to into existence.
Wu-Tang dunks will look good with that joint.
mm-hmm.
But
Show
I
you
saw
right.
them sneaker politics pictures of them joints. I was like, man, that leather.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. All right, so I want to shift gears a little bit to talk about a sneaker that is been on my list for a minute, and I want to see what everybody else's thoughts says on this. So, as we know, the Air Max 95 neons are making their return. And I know that some of y'all or one of y'all got the OGs in your collection already and they still looking crispy. But, you know, I think a lot of times I know sometimes I tend to focus on a lot of Jordan releases, but I like to have some versatility in my collection. So that sneaker for me was one that I always, you know, had on my list for this year. Like if they really coming out with this sneaker, like I'm getting it. But for the people who already have the sneaker and or have something very similar, what was the name of that shoe, Amir? The other 95?
Air Max 95 denim.
Yeah, the
Denim
denim or whatever. So like,
and
you know, the fact that some people have that shoe as well, you know, is this still a shoe that is a must cop or something that you're gonna, you know, pass on?
They talking about the temperature in they towns.
Really cold at night out there.
Hey, I be down here sweating, just doing my how to styles in the basement. So I know it's hot outside in some of y'all cities.
Where
Cold.
where you at, Flawless? What city are you in?
Yeah, I'm with you right there. Shit. It's cold over here too. I need more of that action. I stepped outside today. I said, "Oh, that's piercing."
Right.
Jesus. Yeah, that wind get different today.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on the jackets, man. I can't do nothing with no jackets. I'm black jackets. I wear every one over there. That's about it.
Ohio.
Yeah, what part?
But these,
You know I'm up in Ohio.
But these 95, sis, just to stay on your subject, them joints is hitting. Like that was.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh, you in
must-have.
Cali? You better quit playing.
Right now.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you. Though. Cali, but
now.
Cali be cold at night though.
Man,
Cali get cold at night. I know,
That's San Francisco near the water, yeah.
Not
Man,
you.
it still ain't even cold.
Cali be cold at night.
Putting a
It do be
hoodie
cold
on.
because I remember one day I had to go to the mall and buy a coat. It was so cold. I wasn't ready.
Look, coming from
We'll be in
Louisiana,
a couple
it be
weeks.
cold down there at night. I'm not saying it be like winter time, it's finna snow cold, but I'm talking about you gonna be like, man, hey, man, where in the hell is my jacket at? Like, bruh, like you better have a jacket with you if you finna stay out there at nighttime. Like,
Right.
you feeling great during the day, but at night, you need just a little light jacket. You know what I'm saying? Just something to cover up your sleeves and stuff. Don't be shaking your head at me, girl. You know what I'm saying? It's
You are
hot
so
down here.
dramatic right now.
It's hot down here.
You get a little cold sometimes, don't it? You said you in Chattanooga. I always think Tennessee is always hot, but I think Tennessee does
Oh,
get
yeah, it gets cold.
Don't it get cold
Yeah.
out there?
They got
Yeah.
mountains in Tennessee, bro. That wind get to
it
coming
cold.
down.
Shit.
Not mountains.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen no mountain in Tennessee.
Ask somebody that live in Tennessee. They got mountains up there joint.
I was in Tennessee for a day.
Right,
It was
man.
nice out though. Hey, 50 ain't nothing, boy. It's right now the temperature here.
With the wind though, but 50 with
Right
a little
now,
wind, we kind of chilly.
Temperature is 30 today. I was outside just a hoodie.
Because you crazy.
Yeah, and you
Because
be
you
drinking
crazy.
cold coffee.
Listen,
Exactly.
because you crazy. Because when I lived in Chicago, I swear to God, one time I was out there waiting on the train and I thought I was going to die. I kid you not. Like
Here's the
my
thing.
face frozen, feet frozen. And I thought I was gonna die.
You was in Chicago. So you was right there by the lake. So
Yes.
over there, that
I know.
hawk
Still, even though you on the outskirts, you still can feel a little bit of that coming
man.
from off that water. So
I'm too far from the lake, so I don't get that effect that is heavy.
Mm.
But yeah, if you was downtown waiting for the train, yeah, you was yeah.
I mean, I thought I was dead.
The little, you got icicles in your nose. Is that cold?
It's not freeze up.
See, y'all talking about these temperatures, man. It snowed down here like 2 years ago, something like that.
2 years
Not
ago.
flurries, but snow.
Tennessee get cold, man.
Do that again.
That hawk come down.
You know that emoji. You know that emoji that go like this.
Right.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
That's Chicago. I'm telling you, that's a different kind of cold, man. That's a different kind of cold.
The
Yeah, it's
cold change
34
I
here.
ain't never been there.
Oh, we get some kind of rain, sleet, snow mix on Friday.
I ain't going nowhere.
We be hoping for a while.
I just hope it don't be tripping on Saturday because I got things to do.
We are in the middle of a pandemic. What do you have to
I gotta
do?
go pick up my shoes. I gotta go pick up my shoes. I gotta go pick up my shoes.
I'm talking
Man, I
about
was in line.
snow down here is over.
I was in my line to get my shoes last Saturday. Muggs was not keeping 6 feet distance. I'm like, if I stand 6 feet, I'm gonna lose my place in line.
He said a
So
spit.
I was like, let me scoot up
That's
a
how it
couple
is
feet.
down here.
Scoot up a couple feet.
Hey, man,
Little
they shut down a
G-
bridge that was like like 10 feet long. It froze over. Y'all can't go across it. I'm like, I'm not before I even slide. I'm gonna be across the bridge. What is you talking about? They got the police right there. Shut it down. Shut it down. Y'all can't come through here. I'm like, bro, man, y'all
Right across that bridge like a boy in your video. Welcome. Hello. What do you say? Oh, good evening. That's what he says.
I mean, he's slid in hot.
Slide across that bridge.
You know, man, like, shoot, man. We be hoping we can wear pants.
Not police at every
We be
exit.
hoping we can wear some pants. I'm telling you for real.
My
Yeah,
You know,
man.
we wear pants down here for one.
How we get on the weather? I don't even know how we got on the weather.
I don't know, because it's cold.
Yeah.
Look,
Them jackets with that Nike check on the
that
So
puff
I done
puff,
already done it 10 times.
back. Drake. That's that Drake effect.
that puff puff. So yeah, anybody going for these bad boys? What they release, I think, on the 17th.
What's
Yeah,
that?
so 2 weeks.
Yeah, December
The
17th.
95s.
Oh yeah, them 95s coming into the 17.
I don't know if I don't even think I need them, y'all. My pair looks that good.
So
Are they nearby you?
Mhm.
Are they near you? Can we see?
Yeah. They at the door. I wore them a couple of days ago.
Uh-oh.
yeah, them 95s, man. Them 95s is fire though. Like I remember my uncle wearing them joints whenever I was young. You know, that's my
Better hold on to that rail.
so,
Right.
Not closed government and the schools.
everything closed. Ain't nobody going to school.
I wish. Hold on. Let me put you on the big
They got no
screen,
fault.
sis. Hold on 1 second.
Oh yeah. They look
Oh,
pristine.
Ain't no sense in you
Yeah.
definitely.
Right.
That's crazy.
We can see you
She ain't
more,
got-
but it's still tied up. You just
She
slid
ain't
your
got no
foot out of
soft
them things.
fairies or nothing.
Yeah, the most part, the part that looks worn the most is obviously that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But
I
no,
wear
they
them
look,
a
they
lot.
look real good.
2012.
They
2012.
look real good.
Them Air Maxes stand the
Those-
test of
those
time.
are like-
Right.
I mean, and I wear them in all kinds of weather conditions.
I'm hollering. Anybody
They
else?
look
Because I
good.
know, Amir, you said it's because you got the collab shoe that, you know, if you were to get the neons, you would be like, I don't really need both. Or you just going to pass on them.
I think I might pass on. I would say the only reason why I would get the OG 95s was so I wouldn't have to wear my denims. Like, because of course it's a collab shoe, and one day it might be worth some, one day it might not be.
Right.
It don't be.
Right.
Yeah.
They
That's
do.
true. That's
Not the exclusive access pair.
true.
If y'all know how many times I wear them joints, and I was telling sister the other day, I don't think I've ever cleaned them.
Yeah.
Not one time.
I love the shoes
When I
like that.
say I wear them in any kind of weather condition.
They still look good.
Them mugs kind of like how, you know how your work boys be, where you just wearing them every day and they still be good.
Mm-hmm.
That's how my cinders are. I wear my cinders to work all the time, and I'm like, oh, I ain't never clean them bad boys off.
Ever.
I love when I wear a pair of shoes to work, and they be like, "Oh, those shoes are so nice. You just get those?" My mom had these like 4 years. Really?
Right.
They look so clean.
Right.
Yeah. First of all, I don't wear them every day, and second, I take care of my stuff. They look
Right.
so
And
clean.
third, I got hella shoes.
You look at
Me
these.
except my laces is tight.
They is,
Right. Easy.
My laces ain't tight. Look at the top. I barely got any slack right there. What you mean?
Hey, she's sliding down them things.
Yeah, I'm sliding right in.
Right in, right out, huh, sis?
Right.
Don't play. Here you go.
Ball.
Edit that out. Edit that out of the
Here
live.
you go. Here you go.
Y'all-
Kicked off.
I'm talking about the shoes, man. What is y'all talking about? Golly.
You know we got to get you.
Right.
Every time I say pause,
Pause.
Oh man.
Hey, look, a fresh. You was telling me the other day. You was telling me the other day about that whole Future situation.
Lord have mercy. Lord.
Did y'all hear about that? The Future, like the rapper, like I don't know.
yeah.
What
But
about 'em?
apparently,
Apparently, Larsa Pippin's a hoe.
oh snaps!
I mean, for real. I mean, for lack of better word.
Bro done just dropped it on here. What you talking about, man?
Pippin out.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. So this is what. So she got kicked out of the Kardashian clan because of Tristan Thompson.
Mm-hmm. But
Like,
did she
how
say
you-
she was dating him beforehand though? That's
You
what she
married
claims.
to Scottie Pippen, fam.
Right. So
What
why
is
is you talking
you
about she was
doing?
dating somebody?
What is you doing? So that's one thing. She messing with Chloe's man.
Mm.
And then
I mean, Chloe was also messing with other girlfriends too. So
yep. And then she was just seen with
Malik.
Malika Beasley. from the Timberwolves.
And he's married.
He married.
He's
She
married,
filed for
married.
divorce immediately. As soon as she saw the pictures, she filed for divorce.
Ooh.
And then Scotty Jr. is like, people are like on Twitter, like, I feel so bad for
Poor Scotty. It's not funny, but
that's what everybody's saying. And he tweeted basically in so many words, I can't even deal with other people's issues, what they got going on. I'm just gonna live my life.
Yeah.
I can't be messing with my mama like that. I mean, whatever she doing, I mean, I'm not even affiliated. I'm just living my life. He's just trying to play ball.
Mig's nasty. Mig's is so nasty.
He's just trying to play ball. So she's from Skokie, right? She's from Skokie, which is near here. And I used to work at a shoe store called Athletic Attic. I was an assistant manager there, which was a part of Just for Me. And that's where I was working at when she got with Scotty. You might get more than that, right? You're going to get that thing, Nig.
That thing, that clappity clap, clap.
Man, bro. And then Future too, and then Future gonna brag about it, and then he a scumbag.
Mm-hmm. It just rolls all into one.
He don't get a scumbag that y'all talking about. He don't take care of none of his kids.
Yeah, and he keeps having more so that he doesn't have to pay the child support.
You said he does what?
Instead of having to give up, a good amount, he just keep having more kids to spread it out over more people.
So they all get $14.83 a month.
Crazy, spreading it out. This mug go to his baby. Gonna get that bump. He gonna go to his 8-year-old's birthday party. Somewhere in the end of the whole thing, told the kid "F you," and told the kid, "I will shoot your mama."
What?
Boy, get your.
The mama put him on blast and was on. I don't know if it was Twitter or Instagram, but called him a P word, F boy, all this other stuff. Apparently, he don't take care of his kids.
I mean, we know that.
How you talking about making all this money? You making all this money and you talk about it, but you don't take care of none of your kids.
He ain't had no song out in a minute though. What hit songs do he even got?
He has too many kids. He can't.
All right, put it this way. Listen to me. I have a homeboy. I got a homeboy who lives in Texas. He's from here. My homeboy, legit. He a regular old person. Got like 7, 8 kids. Not all with the same mama. 7, 8 kids. He take care of all of them. Mm-hmm. All of them.
Listen.
How you rich?
Right.
And don't take care of none of your kids. And you mad because he wearing a Russell Wilson jersey? And the mama changed his last name to Wilson because you don't take care of him?
Russ already told him we don't need that little coins you got. We good.
$500 million.
Russ told him that. You're done.
Your duties are relieved. Your duties are relieved.
These women
who live in a
know that he
2-bedroom
don't take care of his kids, so why would you keep laying down with him? I hope y'all don't
he
think
fine.
I'm gonna be the one to check. Who fine?
Future fine when he be having his dreads all,
Girl, we can barely even understand what he's saying.
Okay,
mask on. Mask on. Mask on.
My screen froze and D-Reed was making a face. I tried to grab my phone to take a picture, but it unfroze too fast.
Talking about that man fine. Ain't nothing fine about him. He can't even pay that child support.
Oh, Swagoo, you wrong. You wrong.
What did he say? I missed it.
He said Malik Beasley cooking breakfast and Scotty Jr. You want some of this?
Oh, that's nasty.
Guns and butter. That's just
about to throw up. She said, "Who fine?" To say that. See, Paula said they do it to say they got a child with Future, and they like that drama. I feel like a lot of his baby mamas love that drama because they go on their Instagram, they go on their Twitter, and they get them moving. I'm telling you, moving. And I'm like, they just love that.
So you want to take care of a child by yourself, basically.
Right.
Basically.
Future told him
it's not even worth it. He said what?
Told them that they was incredible.
Oh.
Right.
She said, I don't know what Sierra seen in him.
And that took me out too because it's like, because Sierra like disappeared for a while. And when she first came out, you know, it was a big thing that she was a virgin. And then all of a sudden she
got
got
with Bow Wow.
Future. Huh?
Until she got with Bow Wow.
Is that what it
Why?
was?
Look what Kim.
What's
he
Now he's got his locks falling out because he looking a little
Wait.
Stevie Wonder on the top now.
Future told the courts he lived in a 2-bedroom apartment and no money.
Yeah, that's what he's telling people.
He need to quit acting the fool.
Listen, he don't want to give them no coinage.
He
None.
said until she got with Bow Wow, I'm hollering.
My God.
After that, it was done.
Dang, why Tristan got to be in Scotty house eating grits? That is so wrong. I love Scotty, man. I feel bad for Scotty. I mean, at this point, I really want to know what his prenuptial agreement looks like. Like, is infidelity like the out cause? Because if it is, he need to drop her and send her somewhere broke because the kids is 18. They ain't no child support in there.
You don't think so?
I mean, Scotty Jr. is playing at Vanderbilt. Is it Vanderbilt?
He was, but then I thought he left.
I don't know. I think he probably got one or two other kids that are underage. But man,
Oh no. I'm sorry. It was my guy, Kenyon Martin, his son left. Scotty Jr.
Okay.
is still there. My bad.
okay, yeah, I thought he was still playing. But at this point, I think the way that she acting, I think Scotty can get custody of all them kids anyway, if he wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
But do he want it? That's the question.
I mean, he come from a big family that had nothing. I'm pretty sure he,
That's sad.
in my opinion, what I think, don't mind, you know, having them kids with him.
Now, was she always acting out like that, or is this some new behavior in a sense? Because I can't say that I've ever really
Over the last
heard
number
much
of years.
about. Yeah.
You guys got you want some cheese on your grits.
Y'all so wrong.
Oh,
Y'all so wrong.
I don't know nothing about nothing that y'all talking about.
That's that pop culture right there. I'll be trying to stay up on it, but ooh wee. These
They
kids
wrong.
right here.
I feel bad for Scotty. I love Scotty. I'm a Scottie Pippen fan, just period. And for that, man, I had to punch her.
Ooh.
You getting the locks getting changed. You ain't coming back in here. The locks have changed.
What do you say, man? She been like
What
this.
about the only thing I
with the
said,
Kardashian.
I guess. What about the baby and your girl date?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
What's her name? Danny Lay or something like that.
And
Who is that?
and the baby.
Yeah, and his baby mama is pissed. Well, she not pissed, but she like.
he left her.
Listen, he
But-
always talking about how he put it down. I hope he do. I hope he is not disappointing because every song he got to tell the world how
Right.
good that thing is.
At this point, he got all the leeway in the world. But what is her name? Danny Lay. Danny Lay. Let
Mhm.
me see what this person is.
Mm-hmm.
He said making
You got that
fools out of
popular
black
song,
folks.
that popular song that she got?
I can't tell you what the song is, but I know who she is. But it's like one of those things because, like, you know, of course, the baby mama runs on Twitter and all that saying, "Oh, but I thought y'all was together," and she posted a picture of them, her and the baby all hugged up like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, she be
It's
posting.
because you the baby mama. He's never. I mean, he's always gonna have ties with you.
But do y'all need to be hugged up though?
Oh, that's little baby. That's her song. That joint.
Mm-hmm.
How do it go again?
You ain't gonna make me do that joint.
No,
again.
I ain't catch it.
No, sir.
You know that song.
Man, everybody know that song.
She trolling.
Oh yeah.
Is she trolling?
Oh yeah.
James F said, "Shoes alert! Back to the shoes."
For real. Cause ooh wee.
Okay, I see who she is. I didn't know who she was.
I mean, she's pretty, but I can't say that I've listened to her music.
I love my wife. Oh. I don't know. Sometimes I think that some of their relationships is just for show anyway.
True. because they two very popular people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the fact that them two is together is kind of like they kind of on top of the world in terms of the vlogs and stuff like that.
I think these artists be aspiring to be Jay-Z and Beyonce.
It's over for that. It's only one B and one hoe. Yeah,
what shoes was they wearing in that pic?
Part of the Concords. I like the baby though. I rock
What
with
pick
the
is that?
man.
Yeah, what pic?
I ain't seen no full pic with no shoes on. I just saw her hugged up.
Let me look. Hold on.
But nah, but I'm
Like
saying,
this one?
Jeezy didn't got my
Yeah,
attention.
that's the one I seen.
Hold on.
but she's a
Let's see.
sneakerhead too though.
Let me see.
Yeah.
She's a sneakerhead too though.
D-Ree, you funny. Her little friend. That's how it sounds.
Little friend.
Her little sign. It's a
Career
friend.
move.
Scumbag.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what it's all about. That career.
Excuse me. So I want to talk a little bit about J23 and Soul Links real quick to get back on sneakers. So one of the things that I noticed this past couple of weeks is I feel like if I feel like they kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I know if I get a notification from J23, I know I'm gonna get a notification from Soul Links, but it's kind of like they battling each other to get, the notification out. So for me, like I feel like, which company do y'all all rock with the most in terms of like getting those notifications and relying on those notifications for shop drops, restocks, new release information, things like that?
Yeah, girl, I can just imagine you now.
I'm trying to change this.
You trying?
Right. And then I leaned all in when he put that picture up. I leaned all in too. I'm like,
Right. She was like, her and her little friend.
Guns and butter.
See, now people saying Soul Links.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
it because they
so-
got the Twitter and stuff?
Well, I'm gonna say it seems to me that they take turns because it seemed like this on this release, Soul Links will tweet out first because I deal with Twitter more, and then on this release, then you'll have J23 be faster. But as Jeezy just said, and anybody else that really deals with Twitter too, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't want to throw a whole nother name up in there, but sneaker Twitter, Soul Fed is faster than anybody else that's
Really?
out there. As far as links that be coming out, that's just
I'm gonna look them
in
up.
my perspective or whatever. But I'm gonna wait before you follow sneaker Twitter. I'm gonna tell you, they coming with the heat. Like whenever I say they coming with it, sneaker Twitter is dropping links. I don't know who be tweeting for him. Like he tweet all night. I do a lot of retweeting too from them, but I like sneaker Twitter. It just seemed like they faster than everybody, but it seemed like Soul Links and J23 kind of take turns. Like they'll be fast on this release, and then they'll be fast on this release, and then they'll be fast on this release. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, majority of the time, by the time y'all click on that Soul Links joint, every cook group already own it, and sneaker Twitter and Soul Fed and already tweeted it out.
oh. Okay, so let me ask y'all this though. On release day, when they drop them links, is that the ones y'all click on? If it's something in the sneakers app, do y'all click on that or y'all go into y'all sneakers app?
I go into my sneakers app, but sometimes J23 will throw that notification out there and that you don't even know is coming sometimes. Like the restocks, when they restock stuff, come across your screen, yeah. But when it comes to sneakers releases, I just go right to sneakers.
Yeah. I mean, Wyatt had a good thought. He basically said you can't really compare both because J23 is only Jordans. Yeah, but I mean, like I looked at Soul Links a lot of times for the Jordan stuff too. I mean, they do have a lot of different things, and I think that's what I kind of actually like. I guess, like a little bit more about Soul Links. So, for example, if I'm looking for a specific clothing item that either I want to restock or is going on sale, I personally like the fact that, Soul Links does drop those links for those items. Because, I just like to have the variety, but, he is right. They only really dropping the information about Jordans.
Yeah, and I paid the $199 or the $299 for J23 or Soul Links. I think it's J23 that called Soul Links. I think at the time I got it.
Yeah, J23 calls.
Soul Links is free.
Yeah. So go ahead, Amir.
In my case, I kind of got a cheat code, or whatever you want to call it, just because I am in a cook group. And we have like 6 different monitors that we run at all times. So my phone is always going off. Soul Links, like Kick was saying, they're usually the fastest. Sneaker Huddle is usually good on release days. Sneaker Twitter is really good. Like bro runs Guwap monitors and Zephyr monitors, so he has like some of the fastest monitors. Like a lot of the times, what I like about Sneaker Twitter is he'll sacrifice him actually copping a shoe just to get the information out to the people. It's been plenty of times where I've seen him tweet like, "Hey, I missed out on it, but I'm glad y'all took W's. That's what I'm here for."
That's what's up.
Swagoo funny.
Swagoo.
Hallelujah. Shout out.
Lord.
Speaking in tongues. But yeah, like
Yes.
on release days, I rely on Soul Links, Sneaker Twitter. It's my primary go-to, and then Just Fresh Kicks is like my third go-to. I usually don't depend. I stopped depending on J23 app because for me, what I've noticed is a lot of the times the links you'll click on, there's some type of error involved. They're kind of getting that back under control now, but it was a few weekends straight rather, to where there was issues with the links, or you'll click on the link and it'll take you to one page, and then you got to click on another link, and then it'll take you to where you're supposed to go instead of just taking you straight to the product.
Who said it's the reader?
J23's Twitter be throwing me for a loop sometimes, because like they'll tweet something and like
I'm like, listen.
I don't get notification for like 3 days.
So let me get this together.
Right, I don't get notification for like 3 days from J23 on Twitter. So I'm thinking it's a new thing finna happen. Oh snap! What's this? Oh, this tweet is from 3 days ago. Why am I just getting a notification?
That's a good what Shaq Fears y'all said. They probably get money from their redirect links.
They do.
Probably so.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
They do.
All right, y'all. I have to get up out of here. I gotta go check curfew, y'all. So
All right.
I
Get your outro real quick, sis.
okay. Well, you can find me. Did I do it right this time? Hey,
Yes.
on YouTube and IG at DReT. We will not, unfortunately, have Rewind Wednesday this week. School will be out. I think finals is over at the end of this week. So fast forward a week. We should be back in motion after that. Appreciate kicking it with you tonight, sis. Appreciate you having me on. Chat, great as usual. Appreciate y'all. So I'll catch y'all later.
We had you twice this week, though.
I know, right?
I said this week I was going to try to be on as much as I could this week.
We had
As
you
much as I
twice.
could. Everybody else is. So before we hit the road, because we do hit the road again later on this week. So I'm going to try to make a couple more.
Much blessings on that.
All right, y'all. I'll check y'all later.
All right, bye.
Later, sis.
Peace on me.
Good night.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, but I like Sneaker Twitter, man. I mean, I follow all of them now because I gotta make sure everybody stay up to date on everything. You know, everything I see, I retweet as much as I can. But just me as a retweeter, a person that be tweeting out a lot. I like Sneaker Twitter. Sneaker Twitter be coming with it, and Soul Fed. I like because they kind of like hand in hand them two together. And like you said, Sneaker Huddle. But on release day morning, man, I'm taking any and everything. You know what I'm saying, that I could grab, pull out there for everybody. You know, to be able to have the best opportunities to be able to cop these shoes for retail. I mean, because that's really what all of us on the panel for. We want to help y'all to be able to obtain these same sneakers that we have in our background, man.
Right. Yeah, and like I said, I think I like Soul Links the best just because they do release a lot of information on clothing. And I love a good deal, you know, on a piece of Nike clothing, or, you know, if it's a restock on, say like it's like a Kobe jersey or for something like that. Like you're not going to get that on J23. You're not going to get that. I mean, I don't know. I just follow sneaker Twitter, but, you know, if you're not getting that on the other sites, it's kind of like, you know, it doesn't do it for me personally because I always look at clothes and shoes, and y'all know that about me. So it just depends. She said, "Don't do it."
You'll probably unfollow Sneaker Twitter tomorrow.
Oh man, let me look at the timeline.
I'm just saying. I'm just being totally honest because I mean, if you're not someone like me that retweets a lot, I mean, you can follow me and I retweet a whole lot too. But Sneaker Twitter, they don't. I mean, if it's a pair of socks that go on sale somewhere, he retweeting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he tweeting out any and not anything. I mean, it's all good stuff, but it's just a lot though. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, look, you see what you said? Everything, clothes, games, socks, draws, Supreme drops. I mean,
water bottles.
If there's something going on in the fashion world, Sneaker Twitter is popping. I mean, beep, 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 beep. None of the
See, sometimes I just turn off my notifications and then I just turn them on when I feel like it. Because, you know, if I don't need nothing or if I'm like maxed out on my budget for the month, then I'm about to turn off all notifications because y'all not about to get me.
Look, you see what Sis said, 3 a.m, Euro drops. Non-stop. I'm talking about
my phone.
The crazy part is I be right there with him, retweeting it. You know, I might have somebody that follow, man, you know, that might be following me from the Europe or something that might need them. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
I retweet and it right back out. Look, I got my PlayStation from Sneaker Twitter. A lot of the links that I be dropping up in our group chat. Twitter. Over there to y'all.
Look, you see me and you be right there together.
Right there.
Plenty of days where we'll drop them in the group chat
at the same time. He dropped it and I dropped it at the same time. I mean, like my phone buzzed so much on Twitter.
Just so I can check this restock.
Like my phone.
That's funny.
Retrivia. I mean, even with you. Like the other day, whenever we was on a Fresh Live, you had won that coffee. We was chilling, and then next thing you know, Sneaker Twitter sent out the restock. We told you, you went over there, you copped the shoe, dropped the link up there.
My phone straight dinged. I was like, "Oh, you still on here?"
Right. You be sleeping one eye open. It about to restock on them.
Man.
All night long, man. I mean, because you know, with the following and the things that we bring to the table, man, you know, we got to make sure we stay on it, like the undefeated raffles and stuff like that.
Right.
Be able to retweet it for everybody.
Yeah. You know, so we do it for y'all. We on there for y'all.
Twice.
Right.
Yeah, listen, I just got that same thing. I just got that same membership thanks to Sneaker Twitter.
What is that?
That the PlayStation Plus.
Oh, okay.
So I could use it on my PS5.
What is it, like an app or something?
Nah,
it's not you can play online and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got to pay for that.
You got to pay for that now? Golly.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, you got to pay for all that, but you know, but I'm just saying, like, he don't miss a beat. Controllers, headphones, anything.
Supreme chewing gum.
Costco's. I mean, everywhere. I mean, it's dropping everywhere. Everywhere he dropping.
Yep.
Plug me in.
Listen, guys.
sis, we're gonna get you a pair of Sacai's this year.
Is she talking about the green and yellow ones that's coming out?
Yeah, that colorway dope though. Like bro was saying, that Brazil colorway, and it's another colorway. I think it's like brown and blue or something like that.
Oh, okay. I actually heard that those sneakers are really narrow, like really, really narrow. I would suggest y'all go look at some reviews with people that actually taking the insoles out, because you know how insole looks, but the where the arch at, that mug is like, so I don't know who they thought them was for, but if you don't have narrow feet, it might be uncomfortable. But I don't have a pair, so I can't tell you that they will be. I just was looking at some reviews on it, and looked like they looked kind of uncomfortable.
Sis said he posted a $50 Cash App credit one day. I was shooketh.
Right. That's a stuff.
Yeah, he stayed doing random stuff.
And then I mean, he a good dude, bro. I mean, whoever he is, right? I ain't never meet him, bro. I mean, I wish I could see the guy behind it. But anyways, like one day it was a guy. You remember that, Amir? We talked about this before.
Yeah, when he put that order number up there and it just
dude had made a mistake, and excited, you know what I'm saying, as we all be whenever we hit on a pair of shoes. He probably didn't get the got him, so he screenshotted his screen, posted, retweeted it with sneaker Twitter stuff.
Oh, that Mo canceled it, and
somebody went on and canceled his order.
Yeah, hater canceled his order.
Just shady, man.
And so Sneaker Twitter looked out for him and made sure that he secured. I think he got both of the pairs for him.
Yeah.
For retail. For retail.
How can I be down?
For retail. So that was cool. That was real.
That's cool. Crazy. Well, my friends, we have hit the 2-hour mark and some change. He said he modeled for Nike, so the stuff we want. Then took pics in. That's funny. Yeah, Retravia, go on Shade TV. I think she has both of the ones that just dropped, and she even talked about how narrow they are. They're pretty narrow. Yeah.
Shout out to Shade TV. She don't miss.
At all.
No, she
at all. She just did a whole commercial thing for Jimmy Jazz and the Burgundy 9s. I don't think, were they called Burgundy? Burgundy 8s, the women's release. Mm-hmm. They had a whole little commercial and everything. I thought that was dope.
Yeah, she get everything.
Yeah, I like her channel a lot. But yeah, so, I'm not going to keep you all too much longer. I do want to say thank you so much. And Fresh, before you got on here, I did thank you. You weren't on the live yet, but I basically thanked you for helping me to kind of bring this to life in terms of really coming up with this whole pop the culture tagline. So I do want to thank you for that. And everybody else that was obviously, in the chat kind of helping me bring this all together. I hope that you all loved this, because I am going to be doing this every Monday, with an exception of Mondays that I probably won't be available. But if you all ever want to talk about specific topics, feel free to also always put that in the chat and or DM me on Instagram. I would love to hear from you all. Like, what do we want to talk about? I know some of the topics people really weren't, too much interested in. So I do want to make this something where we all can just kind of, you remember back in the day where you kind of in the lunchroom and you talking and having fun with your friends. That's kind of how I want this to be, where we talk about sneakers, fashion, and culture. So thank you all so much for joining me on my first official Pop the Culture series. Shout out to everybody from the Kick Squad for being here, as well as all the people on in the chat. Make sure to hit that like button when you all head out. Don't forget that we will be going live multiple times this week. So please make sure you have your notification bell on for everybody, so that you make sure you don't miss any live streams. I always forget what comes up tomorrow, but hopefully we be on Why Everybody Got Favorites channel. I know that sometimes he does Tuesdays. I don't know if he's available. Rerun Wednesdays not happening, but we'll try to put something in that place. Thursday, we got Friends in Fashion on a Fresh Cultures channel. And just Friday is always a toss up. We do a little something. And then Saturday we'll be back on my channel for the Air Jordan 11 Jubilee live cop. So please make sure you pull up to that. And
pull up.
That's basically all I have. If you all want to do some quick outros, let people know where they can find you. That would be awesome. So I'm gonna start with a fresh culture.
Sis,
what up, everybody?
It's open.
Oh, there it is. A fresh culture.
Whoop.
Same thing on Instagram. Same thing on my website. Same thing on YouTube. There's some names in here that I've never seen before. So I appreciate you guys checking in. Please hit everybody's description below. All the links are there. Give us all a follow. Hit the notification button. Because like she said, we taking over. This is a station. Kick Squad TV is a thing. And we all have our own live series. And we go live on different releases and so on. So you want to get notified. Not only that, but when we drop a video on our own, you want to get notified for that stuff. So we like to try to put up really good content when it comes to sneaker releases and things like that, and try to have fun with y'all. Y'all are so much fun. I think that we got one of the livest chats on the lives around. Y'all are the dopest, man. Straight up, y'all are the dopest, the MVPs, and I say that with no BS. I really mean that. Y'all are so dope to us. But yeah, dope new live. I appreciate you having us on, and can't wait till next Monday and see what we talk about next week.
All right, thanks, bro. Let's go ahead. My Kick Sick.
Man, y'all already know the vibes, man. My name is My Kick Sick, and I am addicted to sneakers, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up to my sis live. It was great, sis. I had a great time. Appreciate you having me up here. Looking forward to seeing next week, just like bro just said. Shout out to everybody going for those J Balvin's in the morning. Good luck on those. I don't think we're going to be live for them. I got to work. Why I got to work. We haven't came up with nowhere that we're going to be live at in the morning. So just make sure y'all stay locked in. Like I said early on this live, man, stay locked in on my Twitter. You don't have to follow everybody. You can just follow me. I will be retweeting everything out just for y'all to be able to have that. For y'all to better y'all chances on getting these things in the morning. Good luck on that end. I will be dropping a video tomorrow of these bread Yeezys. I guess I can just pull them up for y'all real quick. I will be dropping this video tomorrow. So make sure y'all stay tuned on that with that on foot and stuff. But much love to everybody, man. And y'all just stay tuned, stay locked in, and until next time, man, we out.
All right, then we got Tech Squad in the building.
Tech Squad.
What is good, beautiful people? First and foremost, Kicks are fresh. Congratulations on your first Pop the Culture live stream. This was fun. I really enjoyed it. Of course, it's a pleasure as always kicking it with the family. And by family, I do mean the panel as well as y'all in the chat. Y'all are an extension of our family. And it's always a pleasure, man. Just kicking back, shooting the breeze with y'all, as the old people would say, or, as the old heads would say. Of course, like My Kick Sick just said, we probably won't be live in the morning for the J Balvin's, but definitely make sure y'all are paying attention to all these Twitter accounts that we just named. Pay attention to My Kick Sick Twitter account. Also, if these J Balvin's are something that you're looking to grab, pay attention to J Balvin's website starting at 12 p.m. midnight. If you can, stay up until 12 just to see if he does drop them on his website tonight, because I know sometimes a lot of the people that collaborate with Nike and stuff like that, and they have their own clothing brand website, they like to drop stuff on their time. If they don't drop tonight, it'll 9 times out of 10 be sometimes in the morning. You do have a few retailers that's releasing them outside of raffles, but it's not many. Other than that, man, I hope y'all have a blessed night, and we will catch y'all later. Of course, as always, if you have any questions, I'm always available. Feel free to hit me on my Instagram. It's the same thing that you see right there on the screen. Peace, love, and chicken grease, man.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. It is a wrap. And until next time, stay fresh.
Peace.